Good morning, Desiree. Here in Alexandra, it might be the first day of lockdown across the country, but here in Alexandra, it's business as usual. We've seen people milling the streets from the early hours of the morning. We were here at just before 8, and the line that you can see here outside this supermarket doubled in size. The queue starts here and snakes around the corner for almost a kilometer, with many here saying that yes, it might be their month-end shopping and essentials, but this queue is not a normal occurrence, that many of them are here because they're hungry and they need to get food. Some that we spoke to, like others, saying that they don't have jobs now, that they used to be informal traders and they're unsure where they're going to get money to survive the 21-day lockdown. What we noticed this morning is that taxis were still operating past the 9 a.m. cutoff that we saw. Also the local cab drivers that do take people and ferry them through the localities are still carrying on as usual. Some of them have stopped, but many still really carrying passengers, sometimes flouting the rules of this lockdown, which says if you are in a car, it's one passenger or two if essential. Many we saw here loaded to capacity. We saw similarly with taxis in Johannesburg, some of them still filling to full capacity, despite the Transport Minister and the MEC for the province saying that those that are ferrying people should do so with half their load and not to full capacity, to ensure that we curb that spread and really keep people safe. Here as well, people standing in line, not really taking into account social distancing, many standing on top of each other, no sanitizers in sight, or any kind of precautions with regards to ensuring the infection is not spread.
Hasina, is there any sign that there'll be help for the people standing around there, especially the ones who are seeking transport, and that transport cut-off line has already taken place at 9?
So what we've noticed is that most of those that are standing here are waiting to buy essentials. They've queued outside a store to buy their groceries or to stock up. Similarly to the panic buying we saw, we also saw this in other supermarkets in this area. For those that are looking for transport, we've actually seen that the local taxis that ferry people through the area, the private kind of taxis, are still continuing. We haven't really seen much authority. We've seen some police drive through the area, but not really curbing down or cutting off people or dispersing large crowds that might be milling around. We've seen people just sitting on side corners as well, not really understanding what the lockdown is, because here in Alexandra, you would think it was a normal Friday morning here.
Hasina Gori there for us, monitoring parts of Joburg, but currently in Alexandra. Abra Babia, you are in the